Coffee, the drink that wakes up millions of people every morning, has a story that began over 1,000 years ago. Our journey starts in the high mountains of Ethiopia around the 9th century. According to legend, there was a young goat herder named Kaldi. One day, Kaldi noticed that his goats were acting strangely. They were jumping, dancing, and running around with unusual energy. Curious, Kaldi followed them and discovered that the goats were eating bright red berries from a small tree. These berries were the world's first discovered coffee cherries. Kaldi tasted the berries himself, and suddenly he felt a rush of energy. He realized there was something magical inside these little red fruits. Soon, word spread about the mysterious berries that could keep people awake and alert. A nearby monastery heard about it, and the monks began experimenting with the berries. They found that when they made a drink from the beans inside the cherries, it helped them stay awake during long hours of prayer and meditation. This was the beginning of coffee being used as a drink for energy, focus, and spiritual work. From Ethiopia, coffee slowly traveled across the Red Sea to Yemen in the Arab world. By the 11th century, Yemen became the center of coffee cultivation. Arab traders realized that this drink had a powerful future. They began roasting coffee beans, boiling them, and perfecting the art of coffee making. Soon, the first coffee houses appeared in cities like Mecca and Medina. These places were called Kane. People gathered there to talk, read books, listen to music, discuss ideas, play games, and share news. These coffee houses became known as the schools of the wise because so many great discussions took place there. For the first time in history, coffee was becoming a part of daily life in social culture. By the 17th century, coffee made its way to Europe through traders and travelers. At first, some Europeans were suspicious of this dark, bitter drink. Some even called it the devil's drink. But everything changed when the Pope tasted it. He declared that coffee was not only safe, but delightful. After that, coffee houses began opening in London, Paris, Italy, Vienna, and many other cities. These European coffee houses became centers of creativity, innovation, and business. Scientists, writers, philosophers, and artists would gather to exchange ideas. Many important discussions that shaped modern history started inside these early coffee shops. In the 18th century, coffee plants spread across Asia, Africa, and the Americas. Large plantations were built in countries like Brazil, Colombia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and Vietnam. Coffee grew into a worldwide industry. Today, coffee is the second most traded commodity on Earth after oil. Every single day, people around the world drink more than 2 billion cups of coffee. From a shepherd's goats dancing in Ethiopia to billions of people drinking it every morning, coffee has traveled a long, incredible journey. So, coffee is not just a drink. It is a story of discovery, culture, business, and global connection. A simple red berry changed the world, one cup at a time. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, comment, and share. Thank you for listening.